have a chance. Richarlison. Cuts it back. Oh, what a goal! First up! It's just the 5th minute.
Still Lewandowski. Still Doski. Finds Dembele, and Dembele scores an equaliser. What a pass from Lewandowski. He has been the best player. He has actually got 2 assists. One of Gavi's goal and now Dembele's goal.
And City wins! City won the match. Manchester City won the match.
Hello everybody, this is Brisbane 05 Blast here and welcome back to another video of this channel. In the previous match, we've done Chelsea vs Barcelona and Barcelona completely dismantled Chelsea, beating them 3-0. And I really hope this doesn't happen in real life because in the Premier League, Chelsea are low-key cooking. They're 3 points behind us. They just recently got a win against Burnley, so I really hope it doesn't happen in real life. Maybe some fight in Chelsea, but we move. In today's match, we're going to be doing Arsenal, of course, my beloved club Arsenal right here. And they're actually up against Tottenham. And that match is actually taking place at the Emirates Stadium. So I really cannot wait to see how things will be going. And I'm so hyped and excited for this one and very happy because 2 of our title rivals have actually dropped points. Liverpool have been basically doo-doo, so I'm not worried. They've been dropping points like for fun. They just recently lost Nottingham Forest 3-0 at Anfield. And then Man City, the biggest one is Man City losing to Newcastle. They lost to Newcastle 2-1 thanks to a masterclass performance by Harvey Barnes. Even though Ruben Dias scored the equalizing goal at the 68th minute, it wasn't enough. Erling Haaland was actually kept quiet in that game. And finally, City dropped points. I was worried because ever since that win against Liverpool, I thought City weren't going to drop points. But I was so wrong. They actually dropped points against Newcastle. So now they're actually in third place. But Arsenal are actually cooking despite losing Ødegaard, Gabriel in the international breaks, and Gyökeres. And they recently got a draw against Sunderland, but I have a feeling that we could actually maintain the pressure in the points table. And we're up against Tottenham, who are actually our North London rivals, and who haven't actually got a win against us since the 2021 season, of course, at their own home ground. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, I really hope this turns out pretty well. And this could be Arsenal's advantage since Tottenham do not have Heung-Min Son. So this could be a chance for us to maintain pressure in the points table, keep our heads up high and see what we can do. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And we'll be back. Or actually not back, but we'll be going to Emirates Stadium to see the North London derby, which is of course Arsenal and Spurs. Hello everybody, we are here at the Emirates Stadium to see Arsenal take on Tottenham. Derbies don't come pretty soon than this one, so might as well witness this derby because I have a feeling that this North London derby is going to be the best. And I'm actually going to be adding snow in this game because in UK it's actually winter there, so might as well keep it as this. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this amazing North London derby because I have a feeling that this North London derby is going to be very good. And of course, Thomas Frank, the former Brentford manager, is actually managing Tottenham. Of course, they have Mikel Arteta, Mr. Trust the Process. I can't believe I'm saying this. But, yep, Arsenal are up against Tottenham and I have a feeling that this game is going to be very good. And hopefully, if we actually do this, sorry for me to be in a biased situation, but if we actually win against Tottenham, we can actually, keep on holding on our lead, our 4-point lead against over Man City in the title race. But anyway, let's take a look at the starting 11 for Arsenal. So as you can see, Raya is actually the keeper here, with Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis Kelly, Rice, Zubimendi, Ødegaard, Saka, Gyökeres and Trossard. Of course, Noni Madueke, Marino, Norgard and the others are in the bench. And of course, Tottenham starting 11 with of course Vicario being the keeper. Juji, Limio, Vicario, Poro, Romero, Micky van de Ven, Udogi, Palhinha, Bentancur, James Maddison, Mohamed Kudus, Solanke, and of course Heung-Min Son. So yep, Son is actually still at Tottenham, which is pretty savage here. Because in real life, he's actually made a move to Los Angeles, to the MLS. But anyway, guys, let's enjoy this wonderful North London derby as we have Arsenal taking on Tottenham. So as you can see, Hurrien Timber has it. He finds Gyökeres, squares it to Rice. Well, not squaring it, but feeds the pass. And now here's Zubimendi who has it. He finds Leandro Trossard. But as you can see, Tottenham get this one away. And now here's Mohamed Kudus. Still Kudus. Kudus finds Maddison. Maddison to Solanke. Tottenham are already on the attack. Here's Mohamed Kudus. Kudus manages to cross it, but a wonderful defense from who else? Gabriel. Probably one of the most decent Arsenal defenders I've ever seen. But of course, as you can see, Thomas Frank is a manager for Tottenham. But yeah, I have a feeling that this is going to be very interesting here. Tottenham already have a corner kick thanks to a tackle from Gabriel. But can they actually make use of it? Try to take Arsenal's tactic with the corners. Here's Porro, but what a tackle here. And Arsenal managed to get this one away. But however, it's still with Tottenham. And they're already on the attack. Kudus to Porro. What a tackle here from Timber. Now here's Leandro Trossard. But Tottenham managed to get this one. And the pressure is still on Arsenal. Now here's Solanke. He back passes it to Rodrigo Bentancur. Finds Kudus. A bit of a tiki-taka passive play here from Tottenham. But what a tackle from Zubimendi. Probably one of the best DMs for Arsenal. Centre defensive midfielder here. Now here's Gyökeres. Gyökeres finds Trossard. But of course, the player to watch is Viktor Gyökeres. He's been inspirational here for Arsenal. Too bad he's actually injured. He might be in. Maybe he's still a major doubt to actually play for the North London derby. But otherwise, he may be playing. We don't know. But anyway, Arsenal are on the attack. This could be an opportunity, but what a block from the Tottenham defenders. As it's going to be a set piece time for Arsenal. Of course, Micky van der Ven with a crucial block to deny a chance for Arsenal. And, yep, it's going to be a corner kick here. Bukayo Saka goes long, but Tottenham get this one away. Ødegaard manages to pass it to Timber. Finds Saka. Saka to Timber. Timber finds Trossard. Trossard is through. But he missed the pass and Tottenham are away. They managed to get away from danger. Now here's Solanke. Dominic Solanke finds Pedro Porro. What can Porro do? He's in the wing. Finds Maddison. Maddison crosses this one. And that could have been a chance for a goal for Tottenham. But somehow the crossbar manages to save Arsenal there. And Arsenal managed to get this one. They actually have the advantage. Now here's Ødegaard, and it's a handball here. They do get the advantage. Bukayo Saka heads this one to Gyökeres. Gyökeres finds Ødegaard, then to Zubimendi. Zubimendi finds Gyökeres, and I think he's offside. Unfortunately, Gyökeres failed to keep onside. Just the hand and the toe letting him down there. But that could have been a wonderful Arsenal attack here. But anyway, Tottenham managed to get this one. Here's Mohamed Kudus. It's already 0-0 here, with both these sides still yet to break the deadlock. And Timber manages to clear this one away. A bit of a clearance there. But yeah, these derbies are really interesting, man. They don't come so often than this one, so might as well witness an entertaining match here. But anyway, sorry to get off guard here. Arsenal are already on the attack. They're cooking. But they are playing passively because Tottenham are used to counter-attacking. So anyway, now here's Lewis Kelly. MLS finds Saka, who's through. He shoots and scores. The Arsenal Wonder Boy scores the goal for Arsenal. Of course, Bukayo Saka scores a very crucial goal for Arsenal. And of course, we can take a look at the hypermotion. I was kind of worried to see if there is a glitch here with the replays and stuff. But don't worry. It's a very good goal for Bukayo Saka here. He manages to stay onside and dismantles Vicario into trying to save it. Manages to go past Vicario, and that's how Bukayo Saka managed to get a very crucial goal for Arsenal as they now lead over Tottenham in just the 31st minute. But anyway, guys, here's Heung-Min Son. Tottenham are already on the attack. Dominic Solanke. It's Solanke with it. Solanke finds Destiny Udogie, but what a tackle here from Timber. And Tottenham have the throw-in, the most important throw-in here. Heung-Min Son. Heung-Min Son finds Udogie. But somehow Saliba manages to juggle the ball and get out of danger. Now he finds Raya, the safety. But it's still with Tottenham. Bentancur finds Solanke. Solanke to Kudus. Mohamed Kudus finds Pedro Porro to Rodrigo Bentancur. Back to Porro again. Then back to Bentancur again. Bentancur finds Polinia. Bentancur to Polinia again. Back to Bentancur. And then what is going on? A bit of backwards pass. And now Tottenham, they're on the attack. But what a vital tackle from Hurricane Timber. That could have been a chance for Tottenham to score the equalising goal if it wasn't for that tackle, a crucial one by Hurricane Timber. And now Arsenal are on the attack. They're actually on the counter-attack here. Here's Declan Rice. Managed to dink the pass to Trossard, but that was a tame effort headed to Vicario, and Tottenham managed to get this one away. Arsenal are looking to actually build their lead. Not just, hold defensively, but try to at least put advantage on Tottenham. But anyway, Tottenham are on the attack. But what a tackle here by who else? Miles Lewis-Kelly. And as you can see, 1 minute of added time on the clock. Can Tottenham have one more attack? They still do. Here's Maddison. Maddison finds Kudus. Kudus to Bentancur. Bentancur to Pedro Porro. To Maddison. Maddison shoots. And he manages to score the equalizing goal. Wow. I cannot believe my eyes there. James Maddison scores a vital equalizing goal to level the game here. What a powerful finesse shot here from James Maddison. Just sailing past Raya in the nets. Unlucky for him. He has been doing so well as Maddison has got a vital goal to level up the game for Tottenham. And who else but James Maddison to inspire hope for the Spurs. And it's going to be half time with both these sides level up, yet to break the deadlock. Arsenal fans are still applauding for their performance, but who else but James Maddison to spoil their party by scoring a vital equalizing goal to keep it at 1-1. As you can see at halftime, it's halftime, Arsenal 1, Spurs 1. I'm telling you, this derby is very interesting. Might have a classic bicycle finish, I don't know. But anyway, let's take a look at the highlights. We're gonna do with the recaps. Yeah, there will be how many? Yeah, only Bukayo Saka and James Maddison goals there. So instead of match recap, we're just gonna show Saka's goal. That was a wonderful goal, by the way, from him. Top corners. Too good for Vicario. We'll take a look at the hypermotion here. It was pretty good. Too good for Vicario. And that's all. And now we move up to James Maddison's goal. And his goal was breathtaking. We gotta take a look at the hypermotion here. That was a perfect finesse shot. Just to bamboozle Raya right there. That was a perfect shot from Maddison. Raya could not save this one. What a shot from Maddison to equalize the game for Tottenham. And that's all the recap we have. The match recaps here. Anyway, let's take a look at the match facts. Of course, Arsenal and Spurs both have 5 shots combined. Arsenal's 2 to Tottenham's 3. We're going to take a look at the shooting first. Arsenal 2 shots, 1 shot on target to Tottenham's 3 shots, 1 shot on target. It's been very close lately, but only one can win this match. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Second half will be coming up shortly, right after the break. Alright, guys, looks like the second half has already commenced as Tottenham are the ones to kick off. So yeah, the only reason why I'm worried is because the camera shows the center in the field. And I had to basically rely on the highlighters to see what actually happened. But anyway, all is forgiven. As Gyökeres have the ball, he finds Saka, back to Gyökeres. Gyökeres finds Zubimendi, who feeds the pass, but Vicario with an easy, simple save here. And now Tottenham, they are looking for some very good attack here, but can they do it? To be fair, Tottenham's attack is pretty good, but that doesn't mean they're actually title contenders, because they have had draws recently. They drew to Man United in their last game. They could have won if it wasn't for Matthijs de Ligt's equalizing goal, and we could have won if it wasn't for that amazing acrobatic goal from Brian Brobby. But that Leandro Trossard goal was satisfying. But anyway, Arsenal still has it. Saliba finds Hurrien Timber. Timber to Ødegaard. Ødegaard finds Zubimendi. Zubimendi to Rice. Rice to Ødegaard. Ødegaard to Timber. But an interception here from one of the Spurs player. And now Spurs are on the attack. Mohamed Kudus to Porro. To Solanke. Back to Kudus. Then to Bentancur. Then he finds Kudus again. A bit passive play here from the Ghanaian right midfielder. Or right winger, I would say. Now here's Bentancur. Finds Kudus back to Bentancur. Then he finds Maddison. Maddison to João Palhinha, the Portuguese centre defensive midfielder. He finds Maddison. He could cross this one. But they're actually playing safe. Smart play from Tottenham here. They can take their time whenever they want. But can they score a goal? Could this lead to an end product from Tottenham? What a tackle from Zubimendi. It didn't, because Zubimendi makes a wonderful tackle. But it's still with Tottenham. Arsenal have yet again given the ball away. But this time Zubimendi intercepts it. Are they going to do it again? Are they going to repeat the mistake again? They are. Not surprised. But somehow Arsenal get the ball back. Now here's Rice. Rice finds Trossard. Trossard manages to find Lewis Kelly, who then finds Gyökeres. Then Lewis Kelly again. Back to Rice. He finds Lewis Kelly. Back passing it to Gabriel. Gabriel finds Rice. Then back to Gabriel. Then Lewis Kelly. A bit of a tiki-taka play from Arsenal. That to quick one. Leandro Trossard finds Rice. Rice to Zubimendi. A bit tiki-taka play. And that could have been a perfect goal from Arsenal. A time one, that too. But a save from Vicario keeps it at 1-1. And there's a substitution here for Arsenal and Tottenham. Zubimendi comes off for Merino. And Maddison comes off for Kulusevski. But that could have turned out to be a wonderful goal if it wasn't for that save from Vicario. And he does it again to deny a header from Gabriel. Gotta take a look at the replay here. From the hypermotion, of course. A wonderful header from Gabriel, but what a split-second save from Vicario. A key split-second save from Vicario, man. And Arsenal get another corner kick. Rice is the one to take it. But Spurs gets this one away. Saliba managed to get the ball before Kudus. Now here's Ødegaard. But of course he messed this up. 18 minutes to go. Can one of these sides break the deadlock? We just don't know. Arsenal managed to get the ball. But can they do something here? Here's Rice. Rice finds Leandro Trossard. Trossard to Lewis Kelly. Lewis Kelly makes a wonderful pass to Trossard, who's through. It's still Leandro Trossard. Trossard finds Merino. Merino finds Ødegaard. Ødegaard shoots and he scores a pivotal goal for Arsenal. I can't believe it. Who else but the captain to score the vital goal, and that too to be a potential match-winning goal for Arsenal. Are they going to show the replay, or is the camera going to be acting nuts? Yes, they are acting nuts again. Not surprised. Showing the center of the field. But we got to take a look at the finish. Don't worry, I'm going to show you the highlights later on once the match finishes. Vicario actually had a touch, but unfortunately, it just sailed past him. Hit the left side and then went in the net. And Mikel Arteta celebrates himself in style, because that was a wonderful goal from Ødegaard, and Spurs are going to be making a substitution. What a goal from Martin Ødegaard, the captain. He might actually come into play, but as you can see, Bentancur comes off for Bissouma. But yeah, Tottenham, I don't think they might actually come back here. Prove me wrong, but I don't think they can come back. They are doing so good, but unless if Arsenal fumble this one, then I don't think they will come back. But anyway, Gyökeres manages to find Bukayo Saka. Saka finds Ødegaard. Ødegaard to Saka. Saka to Timber. Timber to Marino. Back to Timber. Back to Marino again. Then another pass to Timber. And then to Saka. Timber back to Ødegaard. Ødegaard shoots. And that's game, set and match. Ødegaard has just scored a brace to secure a win for Arsenal in the North London derby clash. It's always Ødegaard, the captain, that seals the victory for Arsenal. We gotta take a look at the hypermotion, of course. Look at the camera. It's just showing the Tottenham players and then himself. And then, of course, a wonderful finish from Ødegaard. What a pass from Timber and what a finish from Ødegaard. This has been Arsenal's best footballing display here. But who else but Martin Ødegaard to score a brace to seal Arsenal's win in the North London derby? If Martin Ødegaard actually plays like himself, I have a feeling we could actually win this in real life, but we don't know. But can Tottenham do the unthinkable and score 2 quick goals? We don't know. Now here's Heung-Min Son. Son finds Kulusevski, back to Son. Son crosses this one. Tottenham still have it, but it's a block from Arsenal, so it's going to be a corner kick for Tottenham. And it's going to be a substitution here. Kudus comes off for Brennan Johnson, the Welshman. Probably the next Gareth Bale here for Tottenham. Can he actually do... Oh, it's actually a goal kick. Surprising. Okay. I thought it was actually a deflection from Arsenal, but it's a goal kick. But anyway, Arsenal will be winning this game over Tottenham, thanks to a wonderful display by who else? Bukayo Saka and the captain. And Tottenham have an opportunity to maybe get something, but a save from David Raya denies it. But I think it's going to be game, set and match here for Tottenham. Arsenal will be getting the win here. Thomas Frank is discussing it to Richarlison. Arsenal may at least worst scenario concede a penalty with a handball. And it's going to be a free kick for Arsenal. I was going to say free kick for Tottenham, and I was actually going to be spot on with the decision, but it's actually gone the other way around. Tottenham were the ones that concede the foul due to a handball, and now Arsenal will be the one to take the free kick. Raya finds Gabriel, and I think it's going to be full time here, with Arsenal getting the job done over Tottenham thanks to a wonderful brace from the captain Martin Ødegaard. The fans are excited. They knew that Arsenal would get the job done over their dirty rivals Tottenham. Their fans are happy, but sadly for Tottenham, their fans back in the other side won't be happy. But of course, Martin Ødegaard's the man of the match, scored a brace. His brace was the reason that Arsenal got the job done. If it wasn't for him, it could have still been a 1-1 draw, but we move. Full time here, it's Arsenal 3, Spurs 1. But of course, we're going to take a look at the highlights. Of course, advance. Highlighter here, yep. But how many replays are there? Of course, there are many replays. Starting with the Vicario one, there isn't that many... We're going to do with the hypermotion one, of course. That was an easy save from Vicario. It was a header from Gabriel. It didn't actually show the tiki-taka one, unfortunately, because that was almost going to be an Arsenal goal. But then we move on to Martin Ødegaard's goal in the 77th minute. From broadcast here, of course. That was a wonderful display from Arsenal. It was actually a wonderful pass by Marino. And then a wonderful finish from Martin Ødegaard. Vicario had a touch to it. It wasn't enough, sadly. A wonderful goal here from Martin Ødegaard was the only difference here. We're going to take a look at the hypermotion because that one was pretty good. Like, seriously. The fans are so excited because they knew that it was game, set and match from then. But then we take a look at the 84th minute goal by Martin Ødegaard. Bukayo Saka with it. Then Timber's wonderful pass to Ødegaard. A finish from him. Sealed the game for Arsenal. Got a job done in the North London derby. Of course, had to do that celebration. That was a pure, cold and satisfying celebration. And then A 90th minute save from David Raya. Broadcast here. We're going to take a look at the hypermotion. He just had to tuck this one away. It wasn't a dramatic save, but just had to tuck that one away. And that's all. But we got to take a look at Martin Ødegaard's goal from the hypermotion point of view. Oh, but of course the hypermotion is a bit... Yeah, it's only the hypermotion. Oh, never mind. So the glitch is still there. But luckily, the highlighter replay just shows everything. But anyway, Martin Ødegaard's wonderful finish excited a lot of Arsenal fans right there. And of course, that's it. I just don't know why. I think the hypermotion, that's actually the main problem. But anyway, that's all we got to say. And these are the match facts here. Arsenal 6 shots to Tottenham's 5. They actually dominated in the second half. 6 shots to 5 shots for Tottenham's 5 shots, 2 shots. And that's all we got to say here. Martin Ødegaard with the reporters here and to discuss his brilliant performance against Tottenham. And yeah, that's all we got to say here. I really hope you enjoy this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be back for our next match. Goodbye. Hello guys, we're back, and just as we witnessed, Arsenal managed to keep their cool, beating Tottenham 3-1 thanks to a masterclass performance by Martin Ødegaard at the end, just at the last quarter of the game. It was actually pretty close. Bukayo Saka scored the opening goal of the match, but James Maddison, who has basically been the goal scorer in my videos recently, scored the opening goal against Chelsea in probably both fixtures at Stamford Bridge and Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. He did score the equalizing goal, and the match was level with 1-1 with both sides yet to break the deadlock, but it all took basically the 77th minute. Arsenal still kept on applying pressure on Tottenham, and it paid off in the 77th minute as Martin Ødegaard managed to score the winning goal thanks to a pass from Marino. And then they made sure that they actually got the 3 points thanks to a pass from Hurrien Timber and secured himself with a brace and most importantly a win against their North London rivals. And I was so happy because, yep, I didn't want to be biased, but I just wanted to, keep a bit cool on both these sides. And Tottenham, they actually were fighting. If it wasn't for Martin Ødegaard, Tottenham were actually cooking. They were putting pressure on Arsenal. So they could have probably won the game or maybe at least draw the game against Arsenal. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one because this could be the predicted scoreline for Sunday's match. But we'll see how it goes. Tottenham are actually doing pretty well. They've just been up and down recently. So I'm not surprised if they, if they lose this match because they've been bottlers recently. Even though they won the Europa League, they did win the Europa League against Manchester United, but they are the bottlers. So we have the opportunity to dismantle our North London rivals in the real game, which is on Sunday. But we'll see how it goes. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Our next match is going to be a Champions League one. It's going to be Arsenal taking on Bayern Munich, the top 2 teams in Europe, clashing against each other. We're going to see how things will be going, but who knows? Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. This is Brisbane 05 Blaster here, signing off.